Yeah.
Yeah.
Word. God damn it, Maztec, you killing him again, son. Yeah. I'ma let this one roll. Yeah. Yeah. Get pushing. Yeah.
Let's go.
I don't care where you coming from, hell no. I spit ninja stars straight popping through your bubble gum. Double trouble, double gun, time splitters. Never subtle, the vibe gives spine shivers. House of rhyme mirrors, you in the maze lost. A cage fights, how we face off. Get the fuck up, Simon says get the fuck up. Funk Doc, D.O.D, dumb fucks get chopped up. Locked up with the mugshot. Bite my shit and watch how your tongue rots. You ain't close to us by a long shot. You a Joe, so this is where the fun stops. Nunchucks and shuriken blades. The shit turns most made men to maids. They follow orders, I make them surrender. Hit your ass up from the bottom when you enter.
Now, rude MCs ain't got no guts, but we do. So just turn the volume up then. If you ain't got the urge to bust, well, we do. Just turn the volume up, just rude. The scene ain't got no guts, but we do. So just turn the volume up then. If you ain't got the urge to bust, well, we do. Just turn the volume up, just rude.
Oh my God, homie, I'm the shit. I got flies on me. Feel like FBI eyes on me, but I don't sell crack, I sell real rap. The fans tired yelling out, where the skills at? I show you I got them, die for rock bottom. Dogs are rock bottom, lock me in asylum. The local hero, hanging with the weirdos. Heat like Pacino, killing De Niro. My Dre beats rocking, women is e-popping. I get them off like they meeting a new Cochrane. Yeah, your boy heavy, I've been food shopping. I eat the track, shit it out, then you drop it. I got no manners, brave like Atlanta. I got a D.O.D banner and a hand cannon. And if your fucks wanna know where your man landed, I got a party going on in the Grand Canyon.
MCs ain't got no guts, but we do. Just turn the volume up and if you ain't got the urge to bust, well, we do. Just turn the volume up, just groove. The scene ain't got no guts, but we do. So just turn the volume up and if you ain't got the urge to bust, well, we do. do, just turn the volume up.
Niggas make fake shit, your cake bitch tasteless. I'm impatient, I just take shit. Rapist, fuck a base shit. Hit a bitch in the braces and paint faces. When I'm locked in my basement, it's basically based on that one night I spaced in a rage. I split a bitch face on the pavement, I'm Satan. The god of the game you be playing, and I'm praised in 88 ways and 8 great nations. Amazing, displaying the ways of the ancients that gave me the gift. Now I'm blazing like Cajun, you must be mistaken. Thinking that I'm Freddy, but I'm Jason. Creating a patient, amazing. I'm just saying, I'll be spraying like a super saiyan. Human Torch, my whole crew is flaming. Jake Piven, I'm the best damn movie agent. This movie made it, and I wanna wrap it up by saying
Rude MCs ain't got no guts, but we do. Just turn the volume up, man. Rude, if you ain't got the urge to bust, well, we do. Just turn the volume up, just rude. The scene ain't got no guts, but we do. Just turn the volume up, man. Rude, if you ain't got the urge to bust, well, we do. Just turn the volume up, just rude.
Nightmares in reality, like a fucked up dream. Nightmares in reality.
I'm a boss hard till my chest breaks up. Let my lungs get wrecked with the taste of the puff trust. I blaze enough green with some real rough teams. Come to my neck of the woods, it's like a fuck dream. Nightmares in reality, and it's really sad to see most won't survive when I step into the baddest beat. And if you think they get different, put your ear to the speakers and just listen. That's the sound of the beast rolling down your street with a blunt and a fat sub. Not a sandwich, I'm talking about vibrations that'll shake them till they can't stand up. Feel your knees get shaky. Vibrate with the bass till your mind gets hazy. Too many suits is bound to do that, so I'm gonna strap 2 fat suits here, blaze these. Ha!
Nightmares in reality.
Never mind the bass, bro. You can tell I'd rather blaze a couple apes up standard. Deeper and some bait dubs, they go down a tree, but my conscience is telling me, bruv, what you're doing is nonsense. Where you gonna get if you sit there talking Zeus, staying in the game by a thread? Cause I told you need to get yourself checked out, cause your mind is much too wrecked right now. Will not resort to injecting the brown, but still the green's much too much right now. Got to give that shit a rest so I can digress, and the nightmares don't stay stuck in reality. Might flare up if I keep filling up the cheese, bound to get tough while bringing these rough beats. Watch me come through, busting bars, leaving the nightmare stuck in the past like my sanity. Ha!
Like a fucked up dream. Nightmares in reality. Like a fucked up dream.
Nightmares in reality.